Hi, I'm Master Hamilton, and I'm here to help you learn to fight. Okay guys, so Learn to Fight channel, we're going to go video 4. This is the head movement video. So we're looking at making sure we can slip, bob, and lean, okay? So number 1 here is slip. So when we're doing this one here, he's going to go to the outside of my hand. So when I throw my hand, boom, he's got to drive his shoulder forward. He's got to move his head to the outside here, okay? So we can change this way. As I throw straight down, you see his head shoot out to the side, okay? So we want to make sure he's slipping. Now, if he slips across against my jab, it's the same thing. His head moves to the outside. You see him driving his shoulder forward and taking his head off the line. Okay, I'm not throwing my punch over here off the side. I'm throwing it straight down. Boom, he skirts the outside of it, right? Okay, so he's got to do slip against my jab and then my cross, right? So we're going 1, 2, 1, 2, just like this, okay? So you're practicing both sides. You're driving one shoulder, other shoulder. The big key for this is you don't slip inside the punch that often, okay? So he doesn't want to come inside here because he's going to set himself up to get hit by my other hand. He's kind of trapped inside. So when he slips to the outside, then he's on the outside where it's safer and he can counter by hitting the outside of the body and stuff, right? So you want to make sure you're trying to slip outside, outside, okay? You don't want to slip inside. There's some combinations here in boxing and stuff like this. You'll see he slips inside and he has a purposeful counter here. So you'll see that happen once in a while, but it's more the exception to the rule than is the norm, okay? So most cases we're always trying to slip to the outside, okay? The second skill here is going to be the bob. So he's going to bob underneath, okay? So the key with this one is we're kind of drawing a U with our head, right? I want to make sure I keep my eyes up so I can look him in the eyes. I want to make sure I'm trying to bend with my knees, but it's only minimal, okay? When he bobs underneath, he doesn't want to drop down like really low where there's a huge gap in between. He wants to bob underneath so that just scoots just underneath my wrist or my gloves and everything, right? Okay, so again here, he's bobbing 1, moves to the outside, bobbing 2, moves to the outside, okay? More direct, if you're practicing with a partner, go straight for the head. Don't help your partner. This is the biggest thing when I'm teaching people, they get partnered up and stuff, is they're always like this. And then my partner wonders why they can't do a proper bob, right? So do your partner a favor and slap them right in the face each time. Slap them right in the face and they're gonna learn how to bob properly, okay? So if you're in front of the bag, same thing. Make sure bend with the knees, okay? And just keep it just underneath the punch. Don't go down too low or start moving your back and stuff into it, okay? Shh, shh, is all you need, okay? So the third one here is the lean, right? So this one here is when I take a swipe at him, he leans his head out of the way, right? So sometimes in a fight, you may just lean your head a little bit, right? You just kind of skirt a little bit. But as far as a technique that you're going to practice, you want to make sure that you're actually taking the back foot and stepping with it, right? So the step is going to do a lot to actually help move your back out of the way here, okay? So up here again, right? And I'm going to swipe, just like this, okay? Simple lean, okay? It's not the Matrix. Leaning all the way back into this, right? You're just making sure that you're just trying to use that foot to gain a little bit of distance, okay? This was never in my curriculum until I went to Thailand and trained with Lordzilla, and Lordzilla is a guy who does he does literally the Matrix ones. He leans himself flat back, underneath kicks and stuff, and I was like, I have to add it in. It was good. It's so good. He's a really elusive fighter out of Thailand, and he's had 100 fight win streaks and stuff. He's a brutal fighter there, okay? So last thing we're going to do is we're just going to do a couple little simple combinations. So against like a jab and a cross, right? I'm throwing here, he's going to slip and bob, so he slips 1 and bobs the other side, okay? So he bobs, to your right, and then bobs to his left, okay? So that combination is very common for people to practice, right? Because it's against the most normal combinations is a jab cross. Boom, boom, like this, or jab and a haymaker. Okay. We also do this so we go slip, bob, and then lean at the end, right? Okay. So I go 1, 2, and then swipe again. Boom. Right. So you can get out of the hook. So if I go jab, cross, hook, same thing. 1, 2, 3. He's moving himself, and now we can kind of work on getting their head moving. Now, a lot of times with the slip, bob, and lean, especially you'll see boxers and stuff, you're always trying to move your head. So it's important that I don't stay static and wait and then just lean or slip, right? I need to make sure that when I'm fighting, I'm constantly moving my head, right? And then I slip, and then I bob, and then I lean, right? It's kind of try to be fluid in your fight. Don't just stay static, just like this. You got to make sure you're trying to bounce and already have your head in motion, right? And kind of be doing slip, bob, lean as you're moving, and that'll help to make it a little more elusive as you guys fight, okay? So practice these. Make sure we're going to add these into the video, the workout at the end, and then you can make sure you continue practicing to learn to fight. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our videos to help our channel grow.